What's up with you? Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper.
Everybody in LA, everybody love him. Everybody. You wanted your lowrider fixed right? I mean, he's just a good brother, man. But and to be honest with you, I know a different kind of Suge. I ain't never had a problem with Suge. I can't shit on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying if the FBI, well, we have some news that he had. What happened?
And why release that now?
Right.
Why now? Like, he's sitting up in jail somewhere. Like,
right.
Interesting.
Their charges didn't take him to jail. It was Terry's death.
You been watching Kwame Brown put his mama's cooking over everybody?
Gotta love that nigga. Somebody sent me when that first started happening. They said, "Man, why don't you get your brother?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What? What is he saying?" But shit, is he lying?
Nah, I don't think he is.
There you go.
Now, okay, let me ask you this: the Go Along, Get Along gang. He's been talking about that. We'll start there because he's been breaking down some onions like a motherfucker. But Stephen A. Smith, Black Media in Sports, does he have a point there in your opinion? Is there a Go Along, Get Along gang? And
what team does Stephen A. Smith play for?
ESPN, Disney, I think.
Why the fuck is he commentating on some shit he can't do? I've been saying that. I'm like, Stephen A. Smith play sports? Can this nigga play racquetball even?
I think he played at Winston-Salem, something like that. In college a little bit. That's an all-black university.
Listen to me. These networks know hoe ass niggas when they pick them. they know hoe niggas. That's why they pick them. They sit down and talk and hey, what do you think about? What do you think about? And, can I ask you a little question, Stephen? Did OJ do it? Yeah, to me, it sure sound like he did it. Wow. They know these hoe ass niggas. They know them.
What do you think about Kwame and him and Charlamagne? Because that was like two different sides. A lot of people don't believe that. How do you feel about that? Him bringing up those allegations for Charlamagne?
I think that's called when the hunter gets trapped by the gang. Charlamagne's been talking a lot of shit when we was going about, hey, those people there and they're not treating gay people the right way and whoop, 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 and that's unfair. And these niggas been up there been judging niggas for 5 or 6 years. And then he called out the wrong nigga with the you opened the wrong can. Now you see how it feels to be judged and put. I remember when the Bill Cosby shit happened, they was like, nah, no, he's supporting Bill Cosby. Oh, now I'm gonna support that girl.
Damn.
Now.
So you ain't trying to get on the Breakfast Club no more?
Fuck, I told y'all last time, fuck the Breakfast Club.
Omar fucking with you.
Yeah, he fucking with me. You're a troublemaker, man. They want to judge people and shit. And I'm like, y'all the media, you ain't supposed to be judging. This ain't no rumor. Rumor has it. This is supposed to be the media. You supposed to relate facts.
Be pro Kwame. That's what's up. So let's talk about on a deeper level, the loss of the late great Paul Mooney. And when did you ever get to meet or interact with Paul Mooney? I'm sure you have, and if so, how was those interactions?
All the time. You know, Paul Mooney had 2 twins who's cold. And Paul Mooney, we used to go to up the Comedy Store and look at Paul Mooney work. He would do the late, like the 1:30 spot up at the Comedy Store, and we just listened to him, and he dropped a lot of jewels. And he's more of a teacher to me too, because you know, he used to tell me, Faizon, you'll always work in Hollywood. They always need a big black nigga. Big black sweaty nigga. That's you, Faizon. It was like he would say some shit to you, and you're like, nigga, what the fuck you mean, big black sweaty nigga? But he was profound, man. It was he was profound. A lot of people think that he wrote for Richard Pryor. He did write some, but David Banks wrote more for Richard Pryor than Paul Mooney.
Let me ask you this real quick, because I still want to talk about Paul Mooney. But the writers in comedy, is that frowned upon? Because the greatest comedian in all time, in my opinion, had writers. So
writers are no. As long as you, like, did he say, I don't write rhymes, I write checks? As long as you pay these motherfuckers. You can't steal no shit and just take it. You pay for it. Yes, you have the more successful you are, because some of this stuff needs a bridge. It needs a tag. What I mean, writers like, hey, I got this idea. Oh man, I got this idea. Why don't you add that right there to it? Oh, that shit's funny.
Okay.
The most from Chris Rock, who's a bad motherfucker. You know, I feel about Chris. He's just a phenomenal motherfucker. He's got writers. Every successful comic got writers, because you become, especially the bigger you are, you become institutions, and you have to produce. Some of us don't give a fuck. The jokes don't come to us when they get there. You don't hear jokes until I do some new ones. You know, I don't think Mr. Cosby had writers, because this shit was so all about his family, and it's so brilliant. And then the boy came in with cake over his face.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really write that. That's
right.
Shit that happened. And a lot of stuff that Richard, a lot of stuff is not really writing, it's memory. Like, you'll forget a bit, and you're like, damn, you didn't do that bit. Damn.